Talking about protesting, we're going to divert a little bit. So you have mentioned how that it is important for young people to take the bull by the horn and start the process. October 2020 is a typical example of the young people in Nigeria rising up like never before, at least in our recent history. But they were met with a lot of force and opposition that has kind of doused that drive for a change that young people desire to see. What are your thoughts on that? Because
Well, I congratulated them. I supported them. I did a lot of writings both on social media and traditional media. I supported them. But just as you said, you don't light a fire and use your own hands to quench it again. It was an open door for them. It was an open window of opportunity for them to galvanize themselves into a political movement. But I think maybe because of the force or because of the indifference, it died. But the bone shall rise again if they can come together and use that, networking to come together. The youth can decide who rules this country any day because of their population.
How realistic is it to expect that the youth can stand up to the power of the day? We saw what happened at the NSAS protest. We saw what happened, So there is this, I'd rather stay alive than, So
And then they are not ready. Let me tell you, every generation, of course, the blood of martyrs are the seed that waters any faith or any revolution. Can I say to you, Steve Biko, the person we call late Nelson Mandela, God bless his soul, and Bishop Desmond Tutu and others, we are all below 30 when they started the protest. They were killed. They were jailed. Everything was done to them. You remember the Soweto massacre? But they refused to give up. Persistence and consistency is the key. And Nelson Mandela, had to stay 27 years in prison. The problem is that we are not trained to suffer. And I've read Nigeria even saying, me, I no go suffer. And if you want good things to come your way, you will pay the price. Do you know that the elites and the political class, the traditional rulers that are collaborating with them, they have known that our youths, their staying power doesn't stay long. It goes off like Nepal.
But it's the same Nigerian youths that are achieving exploits in other areas. So why is it difficult for them to make headway in this particular?
Because of the perception they have about politics. Like I told you, politics in Nigeria is expensive.
Politics in Nigeria, is it embracing as well? That's another thing we need to put into consideration.
It's embracing. When you go now to something like Abga in Anambra, I notice most of the people running for the governor are under Abga. Honestly, I have done my own research on them. About 4 of them are below 40. And they are strong contestants, so that is giving Soludo sleepless nights. So something like that. No, I don't think anybody tell them wrong, but they have been in the state assemblies. Yes, experience again. One is in the National Assembly as the House of Rep member. One is in the state assembly. In fact, 2 are in the National Assembly, House of Rep, and 1 is in the state. They are there, and people are saying they are strong contenders. Something like that. So something is happening. Okay. Something is happening.
If that's the case, because we know that the population of the Nigerian youth is large, and that just shows that they cannot be ignored. What do you think about the next leader or the next president of Nigeria? Instead of putting a shield between, so it's like a us and them situation. How about galvanizing that power that is in Nigerian youth?
No, the person will do, but let me use this illustration. Sorry, viewers, that I'm removing my cap. This is power. Democratic power. You can't stay in your house as you are sitting now. People will gather from all parts of Nigerian religion, tribes, and come and put it on your head. You have to go for it. You have to negotiate. That's why it's called campaign. You're a broadcaster. It's from advertising. Campaign is to market a product. It's like a beauty contest. Have you not, when you were younger, contested over a guy, you and another person, and you know that the person eyeing you is also eyeing another person? Do you go to sleep? I think you go and do your hair very well, change your clothes, put on
But that
deodorant,
is
put
very
on
cost
perfume.
intensive. Does the average Nigerian youth who desires to get into politics have that kind of funding
That's why you will look for people to back you up.
to back you up? Okay.
Even Biden doesn't have that. Trump and Biden spent about $1 billion. It's not cheap anyway. So that's why you look for people that will adopt you.
Okay.
And I'm happy that so many people are building political family. Atiku have a political family. Owele Rochas have political family. These people can adopt you and mentor you, show you the ropes.
Okay.
If not, you can't just come in. There is a place you will go and place your posters and handbills stand there. They'll beat the hell out of you. But when they know the person backing you, they will show you how it's done. And because of that person, they will say, oh, he's the candidate. All these people say, there will be no godfather. Who tells you there must be? In America, there's godfather. Clinton and Obama were the godfather of Biden. They were the people campaigning for him. They are the people, even in this government, they are complaining that Obama influence is too much there. In Biden 100 years. I watched CNN where they were analyzing it. You think Trump just came from nowhere? Bush family were behind
Is that
him.
the only way that we can go? The godfatherism way. So a person cannot just, of their good intention, with a good plan, cannot rise to the top without godfathers.
If you love football and you want to be an international player, play in major leagues like La Liga and the English Premier League, you will have a good agent. Ask anybody. You have a good manager. And then you have a good coach. I'm telling you, this is a normal thing. So people usually think that politics is just saying, I have a call. My people are calling me to serve. I watched Jonathan Jonathan, our ex-president, and read his biography. He didn't want to contest for presidency. It's a very funny story. That the Otueke people asked him to contest for local government chairman. And that was what the man wanted to do. But he has no money to print poster, handbill, and everything because he was teaching fishery at the River State University. So he borrowed money, entered night bus, very interesting, came to Abuja, went to Transcorp Hilton to meet later Alamesia to beg him to fund his campaign. But only one thing happened. Maybe that was his fate. On seeing Alamesia and his team balancing the presidential team, and they call him in to come and make his request, they say he removed his cap and knelt before them. So when he left, that biography said that Alamesia was moved. I said, how can this man with doctorate degree kneel down before them that don't even have master's degree? And that he will be a good man, that he's humble. That instead of him being local government chairman, let them use him for deputy governor. And that was it. How could he have made it a school teacher? Where will he find the money? Let me tell you, this Abuja municipality, by the time you print poster from Zuba to Rozo to Nyanya, go to Gwarimpa and paste posters and banners and handbill over them. In fact, that man will not sleep if he doesn't have money. That's how it works.
All right, it's the New Nigeria Show, and we've been talking about unity and Southeastern presidency. What are the chances? What are the odds? And my guest today has been Prince Timothy Ofuebu, and it's been quite an interesting conversation. We've touched on quite a lot, actually. We have touched on quite a lot. But I would like for you to wrap up the conversation by telling us, a little bit, especially the young people, a little bit about what our own role towards getting the new Nigeria that we desire is.
My advice to the young people is for them not to give up. I'm also a father. I'm worried about this country. Honestly, at times when I sleep, I will wake up and be thinking, where did we get it wrong? Do these people even have future? We are now owing about 32 trillion naira. How do we pay? Nothing seems to be working. Rwanda airline is making wave. South African airline is making wave. When I travel, I enter the Cote d'Ivoire airline, go to Togo and see their shipping line. Why can't we at least make one airline, Nigerian airline, to be successful? Shipping line. So you notice that the youths, I don't want all their eyes to be on politics.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
Let them have these eyes on developing themselves. Somebody being an entrepreneur, somebody like you, our next Christian Amampo, there is a level you will be in life. People will knock on your door. Okay. And by then you become a household name. But when somebody now say, we want you, and you become a bag carrier, they put you there and begin, even Dr. Chris Ngige, when he ran for governor of Anambra, he had no money. We knew the story. The godfather that sponsored him, they said that they purportedly signed some bond that he'll be giving them part of their money to recover the expense. When he refused to do it, they pushed him inside the hotel and nearly kidnapped him. Everything is, you Google it, until the man rescued himself. So we want youths that will change this country by employing others. Les Brown said, aim for the moon. If you don't get the moon, you will land among the stars. When you become self-sufficient, self-employed, you are on your own. People can even pick you to be a minister or an advisor. Let's not just be thinking that leadership is only being a governor and a president. The people who are killing Nigeria today may not be retired Mohammed Buhari. It's the cabal around him, the advisors, the ministers, people heading various parastatals, various ministries and various departments, the so-called PA, SA, and people around him. So we can be one when we are on our own and we have succeeded. And the youths, we use their education, their experience, their exposure, and their youthful vigor to get what they want. That's the only thing. They must organize themselves together and be a strong force that is united. But if they are doing pam, 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 some people shooting in the southeast, some people kidnapping in the northeast, some people prostituting here, some people doing baby mama over there, and all these things, look, and they will go far.
All right, thank you very much for your no-holds-barred conversation this afternoon. It's been quite interesting. I've been speaking with Prince Timothy of Wemo. He's an Abuja-based journalist, a social analyst, as well as a political analyst. Thank you so much for joining me on the New Nigeria Show. We'll come away again with another interesting edition. But hey, whatever you do, remember that the new Nigeria is possible. You can do something about it. I can do something about it. The question is, what are you choosing to do today? My name is Uju Mwachku. Enjoy the rest of your day.